Hi. This is interesting. I honestly don't know how to start this. Hi, I'm back. Except as far as you guys are concerned, I never really left. But this is the first time in just over 2 weeks that I'm picking up the vlogging camera. How do we do this? Welcome back. Welcome if you're new here. If you are new here, hi, I'm Andrea. I'm a, how do I say this again? I'm a full-time writing instructor, now on summer break, but I'm also a part-time content creator and indie author. Welcome, welcome all. I'm still finding my feet and getting back into all of this. It's been an interesting couple of weeks. So what have you missed? What have I been doing? Not much, which was the intention. So check that off the list. But it's a little bit weird to think that it's May 22nd now and I haven't vlogged. I think I put the vlogging camera down on May 5th. Like I said, it's been just over. It's been 3 weekends and 2 full weeks since I last vlogged. Honestly, I really did end up just laying on the couch and binging entire series of things in one day, or entire seasons of things in one day. Gosh, it's been a couple of weeks, that is for sure. I'm still processing what I've learned from these 2 weeks, but the biggest thing I think I've learned is that 2 weeks was not enough. I'm not going to disappear again, I promise, but I'm filing that away for next year. Anyway, as promised in my taking a break video where I told you about my intentions, did put the vlogging camera away. Today's the first day I've gotten it back out. Thankfully, I think my batteries are still okay, but I did vlog little snippets of each day on my iPhone so that I'd have some footage to choose from for my 1 second every day in that app, because I was still doing that. So I wasn't vlogging, but I was getting little bits here and there, just as little video memories of the day. There were 2 days where I broke that rule, because there were 2 days where I did something very special with Mom. We may be reigniting an old tradition. Different day, instead of Sundays, we're going to Thursdays for now. That's a little bit of a clue. It's something we have not done in over 3 years. So those of you who've been following me since before the pandemic, I think you might know what I'm talking about if you remember what Sundays used to be for us here on the vlog. So yeah, the last 2 Thursdays, we've done that instead. So yeah, let's roll that B-roll of the last 2 weeks and kind of 2 weeks in probably slightly over 2 minutes. I don't think I'm going to be able to keep it to 2 minutes, but let's roll.
Give me all your love, oh, 'cause I want you. No one else makes me feel this way, don't know what you do. Hold my hand, could you hold my hand, look me in the eyes. You and me, yeah, that's all I need, and I'll be alright. I'll be right here. I swear that I'll stay here with you. Hold me closer. I wanna stay here with you. All that we have is each other now. I promise I won't leave your side. Be who you are and you'll be enough. If you're giving me your love, giving me your love. All that we have is each other now. Promise you won't leave my side. I hope who I am is enough for you. If I'm giving you my love, giving you my love, love. Tell me what you wanna do, I'll do anything. As long as I can be here with everything's alright. I'll be right here. I swear that I'll stay here with you. Hold me closer. I wanna stay here with you. All that we have is each other now. I promise I won't leave your side. Be who you are and you'll be enough. If you're giving me your love, giving me your love. All that we have is each other now. I promise I won't leave your side. I hope who I am is enough for you. If I'm giving you my love, giving you my love.
We went to Zinc. I'm still a bit speechless, to be honest. Long-time viewers will remember Zinc Bistro. Mom and I used to go every Sunday like clockwork. We knew all of the staff. It was one of our favorite places to go. And I think it's one of the things I've missed the most since the pandemic started. And I'm still adjusting. I feel like I'm the last person to be doing things like this. I feel like everyone else has gotten back to life as usual, baby steps, and I think Zinc is a good place to do that with. But the food was amazing. Their quality has stayed exactly the same, if not better, since the last time we went. So I think that's the biggest thing you guys missed. It was a little frustrating. It's why I gave myself permission to vlog a little bit more on those days using my iPhone. It was like, it figures that like the first time we go back to Zinc in like just over 3 years, and it's when I'm not vlogging. So yeah, I vlogged those a little bit more normally just using my iPhone, but it's just been a really cozy couple weeks sitting here in my apartment. It's been really nice and quiet. I've been watching a ton of Netflix, as you saw. Watched some movies, watched Top Gun, rewatched the original, which it's probably been at least 15 if not 20 years since I've watched the original Top Gun, but I watched it so many times as a child that movie is just permanently seared into my memory. I was surprised at how much I still had practically memorized as I was rewatching it. But then the new one lived up to all of my nostalgic childhood dreams. Like, they did such a good job of making little references. Like, the opening credits are almost exactly the same. So yeah, I loved everything about it. So if you are a child of the 80s who grew up on the original Top Gun and you have not yet watched the sequel, watch the sequel. Watching a lot of stuff. I have not been doing as much reading. I've read a few books, but I think I'm only on my 3rd book since my break started. Not really done as much reading in 2 weeks. I really did just need to give my brain a break. And so that's what I did. I just laid on the couch and watched a ton of YouTube, a ton of Netflix, some Apple TV. I did do some writing. As you saw, there were some little writing updates through that. We'll do some more writing later today. So I'll give you a stronger update on that later. But yeah, the focus has definitely been on rest. I've seen Mom a couple days, but I've not... No, I did go over to the house. You were listening to that at the very beginning. So I started my break on May 5th. That was when I turned off the vlogging camera, packed it away, all of that stuff. On the 5th, I was still finishing up grading, went and ran some errands, and during my errands, some of you might have seen this on Instagram. I talked about this a little bit on Instagram, and I think I might have popped a reference to it in YouTube somewhere, I can't remember. But anyway, was driving to Whole Foods and my check engine light turned on. I won't lie, I had a slight panic attack at that point. I could not cope with anything else. Like, I just wanted to go to Whole Foods, get some food to last me for at least a week, and then go home and hibernate. As soon as that light turned on, it's like, now I've got to go to the mechanic. I've got to find get the car into the shop as soon as possible. This is just gonna disrupt things. Anyway, I chilled out. It was fine. I wasn't planning to go over to my parents' house at all during these 2 weeks. So ended up going for that first weekend. I drove over Sunday afternoon because my appointment was for 8 a.m. on Monday. Took the car in on Monday, was not done Monday night. Really irritated about that. Long story short, it was done by Tuesday morning. It cost me several $100s and it was basically a software update. That's all. That's all it needed. Just plug into their computer, run some code, and several $100s later. Could have been worse, could have been more expensive. I will bite that bullet and be grateful, but yeah, that was not the best way to start my break. So I picked up the car at about 11, came back, had lunch with mom and dad, and then got everything packed up and headed back here to my apartment. So I feel like break really started Tuesday afternoon on the 9th. It's been 2 weeks since I've been vlogging. It's been kind of slightly less than 2 weeks of like a true break, but we're rolling with it. So yeah, that wasn't the best way. Like I feel like I started the break on just like this super stressful high, negative high. But I did get all my grades posted on Friday. So that was fantastic. I wasn't able to wrap up as much of my work as I wanted. That's a whole other thing. I'll talk about that later in the summer. Basically, my syllabi are going to be due earlier than usual, which isn't ideal, but I'll be a big girl and I'll cope with it. So yeah, it's overall been a lovely couple weeks. But as I said, one of the things I have learned is that 2 weeks is not enough. Both in terms of, I think, next summer, next spring, I think 2.5 or 3 weeks. Like I really just wish I had a couple more days. I don't mind starting to vlog today or tomorrow, but I didn't really plan it right in that I have to vlog today and I have to be even editing today and tomorrow because I'm not sure how much time I'm gonna have tomorrow so that I've got a video for Wednesday. And I kind of wish that I had a video already for Wednesday and Friday so that what I'm vlogging this week is for next week, if that makes sense. So lesson learned, 3 weeks of content needs to be prepared ahead of time next summer so that I have 2 weeks to rest and then 1 week to start dipping my toe back into vlogging. We're gonna ease back in. I think that's the other thing. 2 weeks isn't enough, and I knew this would be the case, to fully recover from how exhausted I'd become. This is not just burnout from this past semester or this past year. I'm still recovering from burnout from the last several years. So that was not gonna go away in 2 weeks. I do feel better than I did 2 weeks ago. I don't feel as good as I think I was hoping I would after 2 weeks off. It's taking me more than 2 weeks to get my sleep routine sorted out. I've had some nights of really good sleep. I've had some nights of really bad sleep throughout the last couple weeks. So my sleep cycle is still readjusting. So yeah, I feel better than I did 2 weeks ago, but not as good as I was hoping, and so definitely have to it's gonna be the summer of rest. If you can hear the landscapers, I'm sorry. I will wrap this bit up in a moment and then we'll continue hopefully after they've stopped. But it's definitely going to be a case of slowly easing back in. So today, and what you're gonna see in this vlog, today we're really easing back in. I think the fact that I'm vlogging is gonna be the only thing I'm gonna do differently from what I've done the last few days. So you'll kind of see in this vlog what the last couple weeks have been like. I'm just gonna relax on the couch, watch some YouTube, maybe watch some Netflix. Selling Sunset season 6 has started, so I've been rewatching season 4 and 5. So I'm halfway through, a little more than halfway through season 5. I need to go make some brunch. It's only 11. 11, make a wish. It's definitely before noon, but it's a little late to call it breakfast, so we're gonna call it brunch. I'm gonna make some brunch and get cozy on the couch. We'll do some writing a little bit later. I also have a bag full of new beauty bits from Whole Foods. I went a little bit crazy in their spring beauty, bath body beauty sale candle as well. So yeah, I'll show you that in a little bit. But I need to go eat. I need to finish this coffee. I need to continue relaxing for a bit, ease back into the vlogging, and yeah, we'll just see how today goes. But it's good to see you guys again. I've missed you. I have. I am glad to be vlogging again, but I need to just keep reminding myself, baby steps, ease back into it. I don't have to like do a ton of vlogging or do anything crazy. But yeah, that noise is starting to really grate on my nerves. So I'm gonna go do what I said I was gonna do, go relax, and we will chat some more once they shut up out there. Okay, it's a little while later. I have just been relaxing on the couch and watching TV and watching a ton of YouTube, catching up on some more YouTube videos, which has been lovely. Replying to YouTube comments, including one that was a fantastic idea, a writing vlog, writing video, and talking about how to plan and outline a series. So thank you for that idea. I will get right on that. It's a good idea, and one that I think someone has mentioned before. I don't know if it was the same person, but it has been brought up before, and I just didn't get around to doing it. I think that was like before Vlogmas, and so it got lost in the shuffle. But I have a lot of thoughts about outlining and planning a series, so I will start jotting down some of those ideas and then get that added to the videos to film list. Embed it in a vlog like I did. Right now the vlog that's gone up today is the cozy writing session slash chatting about plotting, and you guys are really liking that vlog so much so far. The analytics are really good on it. The comments so far are really good on it. You're really enjoying it, which makes me very happy. And I'm just realizing I think that's my preferred format now. YouTube has changed a lot in just the 7 years that I've been on here, and channels who build their content around searchable content and real heavy topic related educational type videos, those videos, they used to be like how I film them, just sit down and talk to a camera and hey, here's my thoughts on this topic. And I feel like over the years they've just gotten much more scripted, much more highly produced. I am much more of a fly by the seat of my pants. I am a plotter when it comes to writing. I am absolutely a pantser slash discovery vlogger, YouTuber, content creator. I just want to sit down and turn the camera on and see what comes out. And that doesn't fly as well with that kind of content. I'm trying to find a middle ground. Like, I want to keep doing educational topic type videos, but I just am realizing that I think embedding them into vlogs, like talking about how to plan and outline a series, but embedding that within a writing vlog, I just think is way better for me. So yeah, good idea. I will get right on that. So I've been replying to comments and getting caught up on that. I've got one more vlog I want to watch before I sit down and do some writing, but I have an array of beauty stuff in front of me. I've done a tiny bit of shopping during my break. I went to World Market, and then the next week I went back to Whole Foods with Mom after going to Zinc, and they were having a massive beauty sale. So between World Market and Whole Foods, picked up a few like just summer beauty pampering type bits. So diving right in. At World Market, just a few things. Two of them were in a set. So these two came together. This is a hand cream and a bar soap by Addison and Gates, which I love. I've had a few different things of theirs over the years. Love the scent of these. These are fig and elderflower. The fig is more powerful. The elderflower, because elderflower usually is a fairly light scent, I think it's a little bit overpowered by the fig. So this has a more autumnal feel to it. So I'm going to save the bar soap until like August, I think. But I've been keeping the hand cream here at my desk and I really like it. Then I got the Pomelo and Juniper soap, which also has fruity notes of ripe plums, pear, and apple layered with juicy peach. And this just smells like heaven. I also love the packaging on this. I just think the little bike is so cute. I also bought the hand soap, so love both of these. I've been using this a ton and keeping it on my coffee table. Been like the main hand cream I've been using throughout this whole little break I've been taking. Then from Whole Foods, some of these I was intending, so I wanted to try to find a daytime eye cream. So this is the Glow Baby Eye Bright Cream by Pacifica. I love Pacifica, and with the sale I think all of these things were like 30% off, so it was a decent discount at Whole Foods that day. And I've been really liking this. The scent is really nice, really light. It works pretty well. I've been enjoying this. Then I also wanted to get a face oil because I have one from Eminence that I absolutely love. I'm nearly out of it. I don't know when I will be able to replace it, so I'm starting to ration that one. I'm going to make a big Eminence organic skincare order soon, sometime this summer, but having just spent what I spent on my car, I feel like I need to wait until at least next month. But for now, I'm trying this oil from Lua Skincare, L-U-A Skincare, and it's their Ageless Restorative Face Oil. I don't care about the ageless part. Like, I'm 42, I'm fine if I look 42, I'm embracing my age. But this has geranium, jojoba, and avocado oil, and it smells amazing, and it feels amazing. Even without the sale, I want to say it's at least a third of the cost of the oil I usually use from Eminence. So it's a really good price point, but still seems like a really high quality product. So I think it's going to be a good addition to kind of complement my Eminence one when I need to ration the Eminence one just a little bit. I got a bottle of the Rosewater Refreshing Facial Mist by the Heritage Store. Love this. Just a really basic Rosewater facial spray, so really enjoying that. I restocked my Weleda Skin Food, the original Ultra Rich Moisturizing Cream. Love this. It's a great hand cream, especially at night right before I go to bed. Was glad to take advantage of the sale to restock that. And then I also got, by Weleda, the Pampering Body and Beauty Oil, and this is in the Wild Rose scent, or it's got wild rose extracts. It smells so beautiful. It's great on its own, but it also layers really well or mixes really well with body butters and hand creams just to make those even more hydrating. And then almost passed up on this, I've got the box here. So it's by Pacifica, and it's the reusable masks for under eye, and it's vacuum seal and lifting effect. Use with your own favorite serum or cream, and they're made from 100% high grade silicone with a storage tin. So the patches look like this. I'm still figuring out the right creams to use with this, the right serums, the right textures and consistency of product to use with these, but I am enjoying them overall. And then the last thing I got, so that's all the beauty stuff. The last thing I got was a candle, and I couldn't help myself. They were having a really good sale on the candles, and they still had the Blackberry Absinthe one, which is my book project candle for Independent Hearts 3. I'm halfway through my original candle, so it's not gonna last me throughout the rest of the drafting process and all of the editing, and I just love this candle so much. But now I have a fresh backup stock of this one. So yeah, so that's all my like beauty stuff. Just wanted to kind of share the new bits that I've got. I'm enjoying what I've been using so far. I've really been enjoying. But anyway, it is now just about 3 o'clock. I'm gonna go crash back on the couch and finish watching this vlog and finish my second iced coffee that I have made. And then we'll do a little bit of writing. Okay, it's a little bit later. It's 4:40. I did not mean to chill out and watch YouTube and relax for quite this long, but oh well, we're just gonna roll with it. I still want to do my writing today though, so I figured I would just sit down here for a moment and give you guys a writing update, where we are at. It's been a couple weeks since my last update. I have pulled up the stats from the last time I talked about writing. I'm not gonna write here at my desk. I'm gonna go sit in my armchair. It's kind of become where I've sat to write over the last several days. The first half of my break, I was working on the couch. I was just living on the couch, basically. If I wasn't asleep in bed, I was crashed out on the couch, watching TV, reading, writing, whatever. About a week ago, I cleaned off some of the crap that I like accumulated on my armchair by my balcony. Like at this time of day, this is the first day I've had these blackout curtains open in like over a week. I've truly been hibernating in the semi-darkness for the last couple of weeks. But like at this time of day, the amount of light bouncing off the apartment complex, the apartment building opposite mine, is a lot. It gives me a headache. So like if I were to sit here and write, I'd have to close this completely. We'd activate cozy office mode. It's actually pretty nice. But I have been enjoying the last few days sitting and working in my armchair and having the balcony blinds wide open and being able to see the blue sky and the trees outside my balcony. We've had a few days where it's gotten like really windy and stormy in the afternoons. They've been jokingly referring to it as like a May monsoon. May is way too early for our monsoon. May is usually one of the driest months of the year. So it was really weird that we had that bit of a storm system come through, but it was really nice to sit on my chair and like watch the clouds and stuff. So I've been enjoying working there. So I'm gonna continue writing there today. My desk needs a big refresh. My whole office needs a refresh. I think I'm gonna do sometime next week a reorganization of this desktop and like just the floor and the counter space, like the table space behind me. And then sometime in June, I think I'm going to do a whole big office refresh, rearrange, reorganize. This is a long and rambly way of explaining why I'm sitting here to talk to you guys. Figured we'd have a chat here and then I'll go sit down. I don't know why I'm feeling the need to explain all of this, but there you go. Writing. Where are we at on writing? So the last time I gave you an update was in the last vlog, but that was filmed on Thursday, May 4th. And as I've said earlier, it is now Monday, May 22nd. So there's been a bit of a jump. It feels like I have not disappeared for you guys because I've been still uploading consistently, but it has been over 2 weeks since I've last spoken to you, since there's last been an update with the writing. Before my break, we ended at 45,536 words, which is just, as I'm thinking about it, it's just wild to think that that's where I was at. My daily session target goal in Scrivener was 962 words per day. And that was still for writing every day of the week, Monday through Sunday, to finish the book and get to 100,000 words by June 30th of this year. At that point, I had 58 days, writing days, left before my deadline. So again, 45,536 words. So where are we now? We are at 65,096 words. I mean, gosh, I've done almost 20,000 words since I last spoke to you. So between the 5th of May through the 21st of May, I've done 19,560 words. I can't believe that. I'm really happy with that. So I have stuck to almost 1,000 words a day. I'll try to get a picture of this so you can see each day from my tracker, but there were a lot of days where I did around the goal that Scrivener was telling me, 950 something, 960 something, 944, 948. Each of those days where it was, 944, 948, each of those days my goal was around 900. So that's the other thing. My goal My daily session goal is down to 872 words a day. Like, I can't believe that. I really can't. I'm so thrilled with that. And we're going to change that in a moment. There was one day where I managed 1,800. That definitely brought my daily goal way down. And then a couple days later, I did 1,500. And then a few days later, yesterday, I did 1,389. And so that is why my daily goal is now down to 872. And according to Scrivener, I've got 40 writing days left if I still write Monday through Sunday. But, and here's the thing, let me flip you guys around so you can see this. So this is what we're wanting to kind of play with. So right now it's set up for, if I go into options, for writing Sunday through Monday. And if I take one day off and do that, then it takes me down to 997 words, which is still under 1,000. If I take 2 days off, which is my preferred, I prefer only having 5 days a week, but if I go down to 2 days off, it brings me down to 1,163. I have learned psychologically I work best when this number here is 1,000 words or less. So we're going to put 1 day back on so that we're at 997. And now that brings me down to 35 writing days left. Throughout the past 3 weeks, I've maintained more than 1,000 word a day average and have had more than 7,000 word weeks. So the first week of May, I had 8,478 between Monday through Sunday. The second week, Monday through Sunday, the 8th through the 14th, I wrote a total of 7,603. And this past week, I wrote 8,701 words. So I was a good chunk over 7K for the week. So I'm doing really well as far as productivity and like writing words, and I'm happy with the words that I'm writing. I'm up to chapter 13. I'm nearly to the end of chapter 13. I can't remember what chapter I was on almost 19,000 words ago, but I'm feeling really good about writing. But I do think I want to start taking another day off of writing, or at least having a day where if I do write, it's not to a certain word count. I can just write 300 words or 200 words if that's all I feel like. Anyway, that's the update. Like, yeah, it's been a lot of progress. It's been small progress. It's been small daily progress over the last couple weeks, but there's been a lot of progress and I'm very happy with that. So we're just gonna continue that today and see where we end up. Okay, it is now 6:24, so I need to stop. So yes, I had another good day. I'm still not quite done with chapter 13, but I'm very close. But I got to 1,709 words. I'll take it. I'm very happy with that. So not quite double. We're good. We're not gonna write anymore. But 1,700, I'm thrilled with this. I really am, and I've enjoyed the scene I've been working on. Like I said, I'm nearly to the end of chapter 13, but we are now up to 66,805 words. So yeah, that's exciting. That's really exciting. I'm really happy with how this is coming along and where things are at, and I'm still really enjoying this project. So that's good. That's what we hope for. But yeah, I need to relax. So yeah, I'm gonna get dinner going. I'm gonna get comfy on the couch, get the TV swiveled back in the other direction. And I think I'm more or less caught up on YouTube. But, so I think I'm gonna turn on Netflix and continue watching the last season of Selling Sunset so that I can start season 6. I had no idea season 6 was coming. Like, I even looked it up not that long ago, like, Selling Sunset season 6, try to figure out a release date. I didn't see anything. Like, I looked like a month ago, I think, and I saw nothing. And then all of a sudden I got an email from Netflix, Selling Sunset season 6 now available. Like, thanks for the warning, y'all. So yeah, I've been wanting to rewatch at least the most recent season, but I did skim through a lot of season 4. I've seen the first 3 seasons a few times, so I didn't really feel like I needed to rewatch those, but I wanted to rewatch the most recent seasons. So I'm going to continue doing that tonight and just have a chilled evening. But this has been a very productive writing session. It's been nice sitting here by the window. The sun is going down, but the trees are so pretty. Yeah, it's nice sitting here. So I need to get, and there goes the air conditioning, so I need to stop talking, but I need a better, like, little side table or something on either side, so I've got somewhere to put my lip balm and my remote and stuff like that. Because I think I'm probably gonna write out here more often this summer. I do want to get the desk sorted out and be able to use my office, especially when camp starts in July. But I think on days like today, when I want to just chill out and relax but still get a little bit of work done, this chair is a nice place to sit. So my couch is nice, but you know, sometimes you need to get up off the couch and not live on the couch. So anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling. I'm gonna go get dinner started and all of that good stuff. Just relax and enjoy the rest of the evening. Okay, I need to go to bed. I can't remember when the AC turned off, so we're just gonna come sit back over here. I've had a lovely evening. I had a yummy dinner, and then I had some peppermint tea later this evening while watching TV. I am now completely done with my rewatch of season 5 of Selling Sunset, so tomorrow or Wednesday, probably tomorrow. I'll probably start it tomorrow, even though I won't be able to start season 6 until later in the evening. I'll probably still watch at least a few episodes tomorrow, and then I'll probably binge the rest on Wednesday, if I'm being completely honest. The break is done, as I've said. I will probably talk about, like, rest and slow living and, like, what I've learned over the course of the last couple weeks about, like, how I'm approaching rest and stuff, because I do think that's important, and I want to kind of do a follow-up of some of the things I mentioned in my taking a break video, but we'll do that vlog style. Yeah, it was definitely, like, I feel like I adjusted, but the first few days of not vlogging felt really weird. Because they felt really weird, because almost as soon as I put the vlogging camera away, I was like, well, wait, if I don't vlog, how am I going to record and remember what's happening in my life? Because this is my diary. I've always been horrible at keeping a journal, keeping a diary, a written record of my life, but YouTube has been the one thing that I've been able to be really, really consistent with. And so I now have a 7-year record of my life, what I've done, where I've been, places I've traveled to, milestones in my life, my PhD, all of that. my first book, my second book, my third book, all the way through to my 6th book, now working on the 7th, 8th, and 9th books. Like, this is my journal, my video journal. And so to not vlog for 2 weeks, it was like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? So I did start keeping a written journal. I'm going to try to keep it up at least throughout this summer, but I did want to kind of share that. Like, it was a very, very odd feeling almost instantly when I put that vlogging camera away, and it was so tempting to get it back out and to want to vlog what the last 2 weeks have been like. And I miss talking to you guys. Like, I still had these videos going up, but they were all older videos. And so, like, I'm really excited for you guys to see this video and to, like, feel like I'm back in more or less real time with you. Yeah, but it's good to be back. I'm back. I'm not gonna go anywhere again, not anytime soon. I might do like a week break in August before the fall semester starts, but I'll pre-film things again for that, and I'll give you guys plenty of warning when that's happening. But like, this definitely has been a really good and a really necessary 2 weeks, and I'm very glad I did it. But now it is time to go to bed. I'm very tired, and I do have a somewhat early start tomorrow, so we'll wrap this vlog up. Let me know how you're doing. Let me know maybe what your highlight or like favorite moment of the last couple weeks have been. I think my favorite moment was probably that, both trips to Zinc, but certainly that first one. So that's my highlight from the last couple weeks. So let me know what your highlight from the last couple weeks has been, or your highlight from this week. Or you can leave me some French fry emojis in honor of Zinc and the house frites. I need to go to sleep now. I don't want to end this vlog because I've just been enjoying talking to you guys because I've missed you so much. So I'm going to end the vlog now, but I will see you all or talk to you all tomorrow. You will see that on Friday, so stay tuned to that. And yeah, I will see you very soon in the next vlog. Oh, and I've really forgotten how we do things at the end here. Give the vlog a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I would really appreciate that. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. That would be amazing, and I would truly appreciate that as well. Leave me a comment saying hi, letting me know what your highlight from the last couple of weeks has been. That would be amazing. Or leave some French fry emojis in the comments to let me know which of you lovely people have made it all the way to the end of what I'm sure has become a very long and rambly vlog. And I will see you all very soon in the next vlog. Thank you very much for watching this one. Bye!